Good morning, grade 1. Welcome to your math lesson for this week. Let's see what we are going to do today. We are going to do chapter 12, which is two-dimensional geometry. We are going to start lesson 12.2, which is hands-on, describe two-dimensional shapes. The pages that we are going to cover starts from page 677 till page 681. Let's look at the objective of our lesson. It is to describe attributes of two-dimensional shapes. Now open your books on page 677 and let's look at this listen and draw question. Describe two-dimensional shapes. Essential question. What attributes can you use to describe two-dimensional shapes? Now sort two-dimensional shapes into two groups. One group should have shapes that are curved. The other group should have shapes with straight sides. Use two-dimensional shapes, sort them into two groups, draw to show your work. Now what they have told us in the question is that we have to sort two-dimensional shapes into two groups. One should have the shapes which are curved and the other group should have shapes with straight lines. So what is a curve? This is a curve. So you're going to draw a shape, at least one shape, which is only curved, and you have to draw shapes, or one shape at least, which has only straight sides. Okay, so can you guess a shape which is only curved? It does not have any straight line in it. I think it's a circle. Very good. Bravo for everyone who were able to guess the shape. So if you see the circle, it's all curve, curve, curve. There's no straight line in circle. Now, which shapes can we draw which have only straight line? And remember, we are talking about two-dimensional shapes here. So it could be a square, because you can see it only has straight lines. What else? It's a rectangle. We can draw a rectangle as well, and you can see a rectangle has straight lines as well. There are no curves there in rectangle. And you can draw a triangle as well, because I see that triangle has only straight sides as well. Moving on to page 678, let's look at model and draw. Now, some shapes have straight sides and vertices. Vertices are basically corners. Now, what are sides and corners? We have a trapezoid here and we have a hexagon here. If you can see, these straight lines are side, and the corners are vertices, or if you call them singularly, it's a vertex. So how many vertices are there in a trapezoid? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many sides are there in a trapezoid? It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now coming on to a hexagon, let's see how many vertices, which we can say corners as well, but the right term to use is vertices. How many vertices does a hexagon have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many sides does a hexagon have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how you count vertex and side of a shape. Moving on to page 678, let's look at share and show question. Use two-dimensional shapes, draw and write to complete the chart. So you can see we have a chart here. Now what do we have to write in the chart? We have the name of the shape. You can see we have hexagon, we have rectangle, we have square, trapezoid, triangle. Now next what the column says is you have to draw the shape. So they have already done the first one for us. They have drawn the hexagon. So you're going to draw the shape here. Then for the same shape, let's talk about hexagon. We have to write the number of straight sides. You just learned how we can count the sides of a shape. Then you have to write the number of vertices or the number of corners of the same shape. So here you're going to write the number of vertices a hexagon has. Okay, so similarly you're going to do, you're going to draw a rectangle, you're going to write the number of sides of a rectangle, and you're going to write the vertices, number of vertices of the rectangle. So let's start doing this. So we have a hexagon here, and how many straight sides does a hexagon have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 number of straight sides for hexagon. Now how many number of vertices does a hexagon have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So hexagon has 6 vertices. Let's draw a rectangle. I'm sure you all know how to draw a rectangle. A rectangle looks like this. Now let's count the number of straight sides for the rectangle. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 straight sides for a rectangle. Now how many vertices does a rectangle have? Let's count. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So a rectangle has 4 vertices. Let's draw a square now. This is how a square looks like. A square has the same length of 4 sides, equally length of 4 sides. Okay, it has same length, equal length. Let's see. How many number of sides does a square has? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it has 4 straight sides. Now how many vertices does a square have? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it has 4 vertices as well. Going on to the next shape, we have a trapezoid here. Now how do we draw a trapezoid? It has 2 parallel lines, and see, it has these two are parallel lines and these two are parallel lines. Now what are parallel lines? These two lines are never going to meet. They're going to go straight in the same direction, but they're never going to join together. So a trapezoid has 2 sets of parallel lines. Okay, so this is how a trapezoid looks like. How many sides does a trapezoid have? It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. A trapezoid has 4 straight sides. Now how many vertices does a trapezoid have? It has 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we're going to write 4 for vertices as well. Moving on to a triangle. This is my personal favorite. Okay, so how many sides does a triangle have? It's 1, 2 and 3. So we have 3 straight sides of a triangle. How many vertices? 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 vertices on a triangle. Okay, going on to the next page, which is 679. Let's look at on your own questions. So you're going to use blue crayon or blue color pencil or marker, whatever you have with you, to trace each straight side. And you're going to use red crayon, color pencil or marker to circle each vertex, or we can call it a corner as well. So you're going to circle each vertex with a red color, and you're going to trace each straight side with a blue color. So write the number of sides and vertices. So I have used the red marker to circle the vertices on this shape, and what you'll do is you're going to use the blue color to draw the straight lines on this, okay, on your books. Now let's look at this question. How many sides does this shape have? 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides, so we're going to write 4 here. Now let's count the vertices. We're going to count the red circles that we have here. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this shape has 4 vertices and 4 sides. Going on to this one, what you're going to do is you are going to draw a blue line, use blue color for each straight side, and you're going to circle each vertex using a red color pencil or a marker. Alright, so let's see how many sides this shape has. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides. How many vertices? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 vertices. On the same question, let's look at the other parts. We have this shape here which looks like a triangle. How many sides? 1, 2, 3 sides. So we have 3 sides here. How many vertices? It's 1, 2, and 3. So the triangle has 3 vertices. Again, we do have a triangle, but a different kind of triangle. How many sides? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 sides and 3 vertices of this triangle. Let's look at the other part. Now, on this shape, let's count how many sides does it have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 vertices. So if it has 6 sides and 6 vertices, it means this is a hexagon. Let's look at this shape now. It has 1, 2, 3, and 4. It has 4 sides. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices. Alright? Now draw a picture to solve. I am a shape with 3 straight sides and 3 vertices. What could the shape be? So you should draw a shape which has 3 sides and 3 vertices. So you can draw a triangle. See, it has 3 straight sides. 1, 2, 3. And it has 3 vertices. 1, 2, 3. So this is your shape. Now, I am a shape with 4 straight sides that are the same length and 4 vertices. So what shape did I tell you which has the same length of the straight sides? It was a square. So this square has 4 straight sides and they are of the same length. It's the equal length of all the 4 straight sides. And it has 4 vertices. Count 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, moving on. Now on page 680, let's look at the problem solving application questions. Draw shapes to match the clues. It says Jake draws a shape that has fewer than 5 sides. It has 3 vertices. So you're going to draw a shape which should have 3 vertices and it should have straight sides which should be less than 5. So what shape do you think of which has 3 vertices and fewer than 5 sides? I think it's a triangle. Very good, grade 1. So let's see how many sides does it have. It has 1, 2, 3. It has 3 sides which are obviously fewer than 5. How many vertices? Does it have 3 vertices? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. It does have 3 vertices. So our shape is triangle. Now, Meg draws a shape with 4 sides. She labels it as a trapezoid. So we're going to draw a trapezoid. This is how a trapezoid looks like. It has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides and a trapezoid. Now, draw shapes to match the clues. Ben draws 2 different shapes. They each have only 4 vertices. Now you're going to draw 2 shapes which should be different shapes, but they should have 4 vertices and each one of it should have 4 vertices. Vertices were the corners that we have already studied. So we can draw a square with 4 equal length straight sides and 4 vertices. This is a square, and we can draw a rectangle. This has 4 vertices as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle the number that makes the sentence true. Now a triangle has 2 or 3 or 4 vertices or corners. How many vertices does a triangle have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to circle 3 here. Now your homework is to do page 681. Thank you grade 1 for listening. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Take care of yourself. Bye.